It is now time. The gods of Dragon Ball have been decided, and essentially everything we need to know about them is out. Starting at Universe 1, their god is named Ivan. He is this really short, pink-skinned guy with black fur. Now this isn't a complete roster of nothing but badass designed gods. Out of the 12, there's maybe 6 who are. Ivan was designed by Toyotaro, who's the guy that does the manga, and it's really refreshing to see Toriyama give the liberties of one of the most built-up things in Dragon Ball to someone else. That means he's found someone he trusts, and the series is still looking good. I was actually a fan of some of the stuff in Dragon Ball AF, so I'm not complaining. Next up is the Universe 2 god Helez. This is the only female god of destruction, and one of the only gods to be designed by Toriyama and Toyotaro together. She's basically all about beauty and doesn't like anything ugly, which is very interesting when you consider who her counterpart is. We'll get to him later, but Helez of Universe 2 is a very human-looking god. You could put her on Earth and no one would really freak out. The fact that she was designed by 2 people means that she could be around for a while and actually have some impact in the later series. Next up is Universe 3. This is a huge robot and his name is Moscow. So yeah, he's the capital of Russia, and again, this was designed by Toyotaro, and the big thing with this guy is that we've seen him before. Not 100%, but in GT there was this robot called Lord Ludd, and if you couldn't already tell, they are very similar. They're both green, both have bits of silver in the exact same place. It just all adds up. Again, this was Toyotaro who drew this, and as far as I know, Toyotaro wasn't involved in GT, so we could have made this as an homage. Universe 4 is the first Toriyama exclusive, and he went with this yellow mouse named Kitara. I'm not going to trash on this design because I do end up really liking them in the long run. He is just a human mouse, but he is still a god of destruction, so his power is going to be among the strongest. Universe 5. This is where things start taking a turn for the better. Universe 5's god is named Arak. This one was designed by Toyotaro, and this has to be one of the most weirdest looking things I've ever seen. He is hands down the skinniest god, and out of the first few gods from the lower universes, this is definitely the most unique and probably my favorite. Next up is Universe 6's Champa, the brother of everyone's favorite god. We've known about Champa for a good year now. He was the second god to have ever been shown, and as expected, that leads into the Universe 7 god, Beerus. Beerus is the god that we know the most about since he was the first to appear. The one thing about Beerus is that in the beginning, he was this deity that never flinched to anything. He was the definition of a good god of destruction, but when Xeno first appeared, that was the change of everything. It was the first time Beerus was scared for his life and acted in a non-god way. Now Beerus is a part of the main cast, and it's like he's always been there. Universe 8's god of destruction is the Fox. This is again designed by Toyotaro, and his name is Licor. His counterpart is Arak from Universe 5, but I don't think counterparts will matter until we reach Universe 11. Next up is the god of Universe 9, Sidra. From what we've seen so far in the preliminaries, he is a very passive god. In fact, the Kai of Universe 9 looks to be way more destructive than he is. Sidra is created by Toriyama, and more than likely in a few episodes, if Universe 9 loses, he will be the first god to die by the hands of Xeno. Universe 10 is home to the elephant god Ramon, designed by Toyotaro. This was actually the god of destruction responsible for Goku Black and the home of Zamasu. These final 3 gods from Universe 10, 11, and 12 are without a doubt the best. Universe 11 is home to the clown, and his name is Vermouth. Just like his universe counterpart, he was created by both Toriyama and Toyotaro together. Out of all the universes, 11 looks to have the most deadly god. They describe the Universe 11 Kai as very gentle and peace-loving. I would not be surprised if the god of destruction was the complete opposite. Being perfect for the role of god of destruction, Vermouth could be a veteran. The final universe is 12. This god comes in the form of another Toyotaro design, and his name is Jin, and he is the real-life Mermaid Man. Now actually, if you remember back to Dragon Ball Z, in the Otherworld tournament, Goku had to go up against someone who looks similar, and since this is another Toyotaro design, just like Moscow from Universe 3, this is more than likely another homage. Those were every current god of destruction from each universe. The gods can change. Universe 11 seems to be recruiting for some reason. Maybe Vermouth has been around for too long. Anyway, let me know what you think of these new gods. Other than Beerus, my favorites would probably be 5, 10, 11, and 12. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Dragon Ball video.